Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? This is JJ. I hope that you guys are having a beautiful day. So we have 3 beautiful crystals here. Choose the one that you feel the most drawn to. Today we're going to be getting a message from your Akashic Records. Timestamps are in the description box below. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If something doesn't fit, it's okay. Just let it go. Que se te resbale. With that being said, remember that you are a sovereign being. You know what is best for you. These are just meant to be guidance videos. So I will see you in your selected pile. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose this beautiful obsidian crystal pillar, this is your pile. So let's get started. Let's see, what is the message that needs to be shared with you at this time? First of all, I'm getting pile number 1. Hold up. Pile number 1. The first thing I'm getting here for you is you need to keep your dreams alive. There might be certain things in your life right now or current cycles that might have been going on in your life where you might have just even gone through a spiritual awakening, to be honest, with the Hangman energy here. You might have strong Capricorn, strong Pisces energy. Pisces, even Sag, just because I'm getting Jupiter energy here as well. I'm getting this energy here where things have been stuck for a while. Things have been stuck, and I feel like in your Akashic Records, first of all, you have access to this information. You are someone who holds access to it. And I am getting most of it does come through in your dream state. I feel like due to current circumstances that you have gone through, that you're currently going through, there is this blockage that has arisen due to these challenges. It's like this energy of feeling overwhelmed, feeling like I cannot get to where I want to go. I cannot get to my breakthrough. It's a lot of I cannot do this. This isn't for me. And the reason why this is happening is because you need to challenge the status quo. You need to challenge what has been done. Like let's say, for example, your work, your business, what you have been doing needs to be challenged. It wants to be reborn. It wants to be changed in some way. And I feel like this is what's going on currently. That is the reason why things seem like they're stuck, okay, or not progressing. I'm also getting this energy here of you have access to this energy of the past, the present, and the future. But also there's this need for you to be flexible. There's this need for you to know how to bend. For some of you, maybe even, this could be even physically, okay? Maybe you're having a hard time. Maybe your back hurts. Maybe your knees hurt. Maybe your jaw hurts as well, is what I'm getting here. I feel for many of you, you are duty bound, like the card says there. Because you are good at creating things, okay? You might be life path 4, you might be life path 3, but you're feeling it's a sense of stagnation that I'm getting here, or this sense of like I'm not feeling creative. Because I feel for many of you, either you started an enterprise, a new business, or you're wanting to, but it's like my vehicle tiene la llanta ponchada kind of thing, right? Like my car, the wheel is it's flat and it's air, so I can't move forward, right? Using that as an analogy here. For some of you, there is a trip that's going to help you get out of this energy. And for others of you, it's needed to take a trip. Now, depending on everybody's resources, a trip can just mean like staying home, a staycation. For others, it can just be going down like a different city or something like this, depending on everybody's resources here. But I feel like for many of you, you have been feeling just about work. It's like it's all about work. And I'm getting this energy here. Your guides are saying it's getting to you health-wise. And there needs to be a perspective change in that. Because I feel like your soul is this energy of like you have a gypsy energy to you. You're very free. Like you're craving movement, but yet it's like, but I am tied to this. My hands are tied. Like the hanged man, right? It's like I can't move. My legs tied. My hands are tied behind my back. But see, the hanged man put himself in that position to gain enlightenment. So there's something here that you put yourself in some type of position in order to gain some type of enlightenment. You already got the enlightenment, but yet you're still here. It's like you forgot that you can get yourself out of it because you can make certain changes. I'm getting that memory, that body memory, muscle memory. For some of you, this can be an actual physical thing. Like you're like, you know what? I used to dance, and my body is stiff now. I haven't danced in such a long time. Well, why not start, right? Why not go back to it? Like there's something here where it's kind of like I had to give something up because of duty, because of, it was practical. It made sense at the time because I needed to get grounded. I needed to get stable. But now is this energy of like, now that you've done it, it's like you don't know how to get out of it anymore or how to go back to who you used to be. It's like due to this Saturn energy here and this hanged man energy is this energy of like, I forgot how to keep my dreams alive. Or I forgot how to be creative. But see, the thing is that you've always been creative. That is something that you were born with. And creativity can look in so many different ways. Because for some of you have been going through some things here. It could have been some type of physical situation here that really... Again, okay, so you know what I'm getting? It's like you're stuck in survival mode. That's what I'm getting. And it's like things want to change for you. They do. But I keep hearing that energy of like, but I don't know how. I don't know how. It's like all I've known is to be practical, is to be solid, maybe not just for myself, but for others as well. And your guides are saying, yeah, it helped you remain, standing. It helped you get to where you're currently at. But there's this energy of things need to change now. Movement needs to happen. You need to learn how to go with the flow. And I feel here it's like there's more of the earth energy and not so much of the water and the air energy or fire. It's more earth energy here. And you need that water, you need that air, you need that fire to embrace that flexibility. Because there needs to be a swift change here in order to be more centered. I'm also getting this energy here of you need to take care of your well-being. You need to take care of your well-being. You need to do something for yourself. For some of you, you need to take up on art again. I don't know, maybe for some of you used to be really good at art. I mean, you still are. It's just that, we need to go back to it. Again, that memory, muscle memory. There's something about that here. Your body still remembers, especially if you were a painter, right? Your hand, your like, you will still remember. It might be a little like, stiff, but, you will still remember. It's like there's something about your expression. It has changed or it wants to change. It's like you need to bring in more of the warmth energy to your life. Because right now it feels so cold. It feels so cold, so rigid is the word that I keep getting. So rigid. It's like invite more fun into your life. Challenge your status quo. Challenge your foundation a bit here. That doesn't mean throwing all caution to the wind, okay? That's not what I'm saying. If you guys were to know me personally, I am not that type of person. I actually overthink a lot. I have Virgo in my chart. Heavy. So, yeah, no, I never say throw caution to the wind. Mm-mm. You also have to be secure, and you also have to be, on solid ground. But there is an energy here of challenging your status quo in order to bring in this new energy, this new hope into your life. Because there is a lot of 10th house energy here. There is a lot of, strong foundation for yourself. But again, it needs to be mutable. Because I do feel here, this is a passage here. But at the same time, you need that feminine, that intuitive side of you to help you. Because here we have the masculine, right? The 10th house being the father energy, father's masculine energy, if you will. And so it's like you need a blend of these two, but it's like you've been working more on your masculine, or it's easier for you to be in this energy than it is in your feminine energy. And I feel like for right now, there needs to be a blend of these two. Because I feel like being in the masculine energy has kept you here. Because you've been building, you've been making, you've been, again, you've been like the solid pillar in your life. And I feel like your guides are saying it's time for you to have some fun, to put on those dancing shoes. Again, with the dancing, with the painting. Yeah, in order for you to feel complete, it's like you need those opposite forces. Do not use them, don't look at them as a bad thing. You need them to complement. You need the feminine to complement the masculine. You need the masculine to complement the feminine. That's just the way it works. And there needs to be a blend of both here. But that is what I have for you guys. So balance these opposing energies, if you will, in order for you to feel more whole, to feel more alive, to keep your dreams alive, and to have more movement in your life. Be open to adventure. Be open to doing things. Be open to, again, challenging what has been or what has always been. But that is what I have for you, pile number 1. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this beautiful green jade tower, this is your message from your Akashic Records. So let's have a look here. I'm going to lay the cards down before I start talking. So we're opening your reading with celebrate the differences. Okay. So we have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is this energy of Taurus, right? But it's also this energy of, a status quo in a way as well. Because it's something that is stable. It is a stubborn energy. It is this energy of it's always been done this way. Think about religion in a way. Think about traditions in a way. Think about marriage in a way here as well. I feel here that many of you are at crossroads in your life with something that is stable, something that I feel like is solid, is grounded. But I see you weighing options. It's like you have different aspects of self. We have the Hierophant here, which again, they know what they're doing. They're mentors, right? They're teachers. But then we have the Knight of Rods, which is the one that seeks adventure, taking action, not being afraid to go after the things that they want to go. And then we have that Capricorn energy there as well. Very similar to the Taurus, very similar to the Hierophant. But with the High Priestess here, there's something here that you have hidden, or you keep hidden. Yeah, and I don't know why you keep it hidden. I'm trying to like, it's like, no, they're two different aspects of self. So you keep the other one away, or you feel like because if you show the other side of you, it's going to keep you isolated. But your guides are saying you're supposed to blend the two. You're supposed to celebrate the differences within yourself and also within others. Maybe you're attracting a lot of people who represent that other side of you that you keep hidden, that you do not want to accept, that you keep away from others to see, but yet you keep attracting people that are that same version of you, if you will. But it's because you're meant to accept it. For others of you, you're going on a road trip, or soon you'll be going on a road trip. There's a new journey that's starting in your life. That's also something that the Akashic Records do want you to know. It's something very different. So if you were, let's say, for example, you were in a cycle of your life where things were very stable, things were very secure, things were monotonous, is what I'm getting here. Things were, they were going. You know, when people are like, how's your day going? Oh, it's going. You know, that type of energy. I would even say like a little bit boring. I feel like the next cycle of your life, the Akashic Records are saying, is going to be more of the Knight of Rods energy. And it doesn't have to be it's a bad thing, okay? Because I know the Knight of Rods is, you know, people always like to joke around that there's someone who belongs to the streets. That's not the way that I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up more of like being open to adventure, being more flexible, being open to exploring different options, right? And deciding to go at things alone if you need to. But I see you having more peace. I see you being in this playful energy, which is the Knight of Rods, is the Knight of Wands energy. I see you collaborating more with Earth as well, or with Source, if you will. And just exploring more, which I feel like before you wouldn't allow yourself to. Maybe because that was your cycle at the time, right? We all have cycles in our chart. Sometimes we're in a Saturn cycle, sometimes we're in a Mars cycle, and our Venus cycle, and so forth. And I feel like the cycle that you were in, it was very down to earth. It was also very luxurious with Venus there, with this Taurus energy, but also it had a lot of duty with the Capricorn there. It's like you had to use the resources that you had to make it work, right? And finding peace and harmony within that. But I also feel like now you're going to be attracting people in your life that are going to represent this other side of you, that are going to like push you to have more fun, to be more adventurous, to be more open-minded, to go on road trips, to explore, to open this different perspective in your mind, to do things maybe behind the scenes here with the High Priestess. It's kind of this energy of don't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing, something like that. I feel like you're going to attract a lot more fun energy, a lot more. I'm getting this energy of like, I don't know why I'm seeing someone. You know when you go and you like, I don't know what's it called, skydiving? No, wait. I don't know what's it called, but you know those games or those activities where you're like in a parachute and things like this? Like those. I see you doing more of that. Someone here is getting their license to fly, like a pilot. That's for some. For others, December 22nd, you will be taking a trip. I don't know where you're going. I know it's around Christmas. So I know a lot of people do travel, but December 22nd is significant here. Oh, you have 22nd twice. I just noticed that. April 22nd, May 22nd might be significant as well next year. March 12th, March 22nd, December 3rd, May 3rd. For others of you, you're getting information from your Akashic Records. Like you're receiving this information. And you might even brush it off as like, oh, that was just me, you know, daydreaming. For others of you, if you've been feeling not your best physically, I see that energy coming back. Yeah, and I see you excited about that. You're like, I haven't felt this energetic in a long time. And that's why you're putting on your Knight of Rods, you know, hat on, and you're like doing all these things. For some of you, you're visiting some type of a park. I don't know. It's like a national park. Or you're just traveling to different places here. What else am I picking up here? I feel like for a lot of you, you're letting go of the heavy baggage that you've been carrying around. Because you have been carrying a lot of things, okay? I feel like you're going to be feeling more grounded and more stable in your energy. For others of you, if you are tarot readers or you're healers, I see you traveling for that. You might be traveling overseas to give of your service, to connect with a different community. I do see that here as well. I see you being more social. So again, if before it was more like duty at home, duty at work, I see you now being more social and you celebrating, like the card says, celebrating the differences in others. Because I feel like at some point it was very independent work or independent journey where maybe you felt isolated, you felt alone, very hermit. And now it's like you're moving to a more Venusian type of cycle here where you're connecting with others, or others will be important on your journey here. Because I feel like you had to learn a lot of lessons around working with others. But that is what I have for you, pile number 2. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this Poppy Jasper, this is your message from your Akashic Records. So let's have a look here. What do we have? I'm going to lay the cards down. Pile number 3. I love this energy so much. I love it. With the King of Rods, you're stepping into this very empowering energy of yours. The King of Rods is someone who loves to brand everything they do. They are my entrepreneur. They are my creative king, right? Regardless of gender. They are someone who is looked up to as a leader. The King of Rods here. I feel like you've been going through it, pile number 3. With the healing chaos, I feel like you have. I feel that you have gone through some type of a storm. You weathered some type of a storm here in order for something that was fixed to be shaken up. And I feel like it was because you were very stubborn. And I say that with all due respect. I feel like all of us have been very stubborn in our lives. At some point, we hold on to things that we know we don't need to be holding on to, but yet here we are holding on to it. There's something here that you were holding on to. It was reliable. It was like a safety net is what I'm getting here. It got the job done. I don't know what that and what terms that would be, but it got the job done. Also, the thing here was, it was like it always kept you in this middle or no man's land kind of energy here. And again, it was this energy of like I was resistant to let it go. And I feel like for many of you, this could be in regards to something creative, okay? Because we do have clear endeavor here. I feel like this storm has brought in a lot of clarity, because storms, right? They clear things up. They wash things. They cleanse things. They remove things that no longer need to be there. And so the storm that you went through, that's exactly what it did, in order to help you see and become clear about what it is that you want to do. And for some of you is to write a book. For some of you is to film a movie. I just heard film a movie. For others is, a business idea, whatever it may be. I feel like now the time is right, and now you are clear about it. Because now you see through the BS. Now you're able to see through the storm. Because what survived the storm is what was meant to be there for you. Whatever the storm took, it was not meant to be there. Let that sit for a moment, okay? I feel like there was a lot of things where the blindfold came off, pile number 3. I feel like you were in this energy where you had to observe a lot of things, people, circumstances, situations, maybe even your own behavior, your own thoughts as well. There was a lot of insight that came through to you. And this could have been creative insight. I feel like now, that is interesting. That is a trash truck in the background. Yeah, like I said, with that healing, chaos, the storm, it took out the trash. It did. It took out what no longer serves you anymore, what no longer is helpful on your path. But I feel here with this Jupiter, for many of you, look at this thunder. Maybe you just experienced a thunderstorm. I don't know. Could be. Again, I feel like it helped you clear, brought this sense of clarity into your life. There's a lot of money coming in. There's a lot of abundance coming in. Abundance can be in many, many different forms, but I did see specifically money. I feel for some of you also, if you've been wanting to get married, I do see that wish here, because Jupiter is husband in a woman's chart. But I'm going to open it even more and just say, your potential partner, for those who want to find a partner, is coming in. This person could be a fire sign. I feel like you're stepping into a abundant cycle now. Abundant not only, yes, financially, but also emotionally here with the 9 of Cups. I feel like you're going to have more than enough. More than enough here. I see a wish manifesting for you because you have become clear about what it is that you want. Spirit is now able to deliver that to you. Because I feel like before you kept going back and forth. Like, I want this. Let's say, for example, this is an example, you guys. Let's say you're like, I want this model of car, right? This particular model. But then some days you were like, you know what? Nah, I want the other one. And you kept going back and forth, and spirits are like, well, what do you want me to bring you then? I can't bring you half of one car and half of the other, right? It's like, get clear on what it is that you want. And so I feel like because of the storm that you weathered, it made everything so clear to you. Then now you know, for example, going back to our example, what car you want. And so that's coming in. And I feel like it's not just one thing, it's many things. There's something here about the summer that started back in summer. The storm that started back in summer. There's something about that here. Things are now starting to unfold for you. I feel like you're also stepping into the cycle of relaxation, right? Of being at peace. I feel like all piles got that, which is beautiful. But with the King of Rods here, I do see you being more bold. I see you using your fire energy in a more mature way, not a reactive way, not in an immature way, but a more mature way here. I see so much celebration coming into your life as well. Something about winter. Winter is going to be an amazing season for you. I also feel like your ability to see the truth, it's becoming stronger. And it's becoming clearer. Because you have grown so much, is what they're wanting you to know. Yeah, they keep saying whatever was conserved during this storm, that means it was meant to be there. And whatever it took out, yeah, look, whatever it took out is because it wasn't supposed to be there. That's something that you have to know. There's a lot of unexpected events happening for you as well, as what I'm getting here, especially around the solar eclipse, which is October 2nd. I see a lot of expansion here. I see traveling as well. Expansion on creativity, expansion on your business, on your finances. What else am I picking up here? I'm also getting big opportunities are coming into your life. They're saying take advantage of these opportunities. Because they're saying now you're awake. Now you're able to see things clearly. You know and you see things exactly for what they are. There is no more blindsiding you anymore, is what I'm getting here. Whatever's coming in or whatever wish it is that you've been requesting, you can count on it. You can count on it. Because I feel like before there was a brick wall here and it wouldn't allow you to move or it wouldn't allow you to take the next step. Well, that brick wall was taken down by that storm here. And you grew a lot through that storm. It left you with a lot of wisdom, with a lot of insights. But I feel like now, because you know who you are, you're more willing to explore the unknown. And you're now going to build something that will stand the test of time. I just heard you will get that job. So I don't know if you just applied for a different job or you're looking or, yeah, a new position or something. I just heard you will get that job. Something around Sagittarius season. That's when you hear about the job. 7 weeks to 7 to 9 days. Anything else here? Allow things to unfold. Okay, allow things to unfold. Don't rush things. But that is what I have for you guys. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Bye.